Okay, I'm just about ready to get started. So this morning is mostly just going to be a little bit of SotN testing. Go ahead and turn the music off. And from there, we're going to go and transition to a new game. I forgot which one to use. This is not the right one. I need to label them better. This is what I'm learning. See, the problem is, like, on my scenes, I name them after the game, but then I'm like, I named it after the old game. So sometimes I'm like, wait, which one had that one? So definitely on my end, chat. I'll fix it eventually. I just have to make a note to do so before a stream. We should be good to go. Give me 1 second. Should be seeing something in a moment. Hello, Chris. Hope you're doing well. New game in a sense, that's true. Also, I should probably raise the volume again. Oh, why is it making that sound? Hold on. Hopefully the game didn't crash. Let me actually lower it. I don't know if you hear that, but I lowered it. Huh, did the game actually freeze? I think it did. Wow. I've never had that happen before. That's new for me. Given that I haven't done anything yet, that's interesting. I hope that does not interfere with us later on. Is it not going to play Castlevania? Because that's kind of a problem. I literally was touching it yesterday. Wow. Okay, this is a new stream challenge. Why will BizHawk not play Castlevania? What happened? I will not raise the volume. Yeah, you don't want to hear it. It's just like normally it does like the PlayStation sound, and then it normally goes like the.
This one is special.
Oh, geez, that was really loud compared to the rest of the volume. And then it does like a single chime, and that chime is going like tinga 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 tinga, and nothing's happening. So I really don't know what's going on. Hold on a second. Let me go to be right back. Is it crashing because of OBS? Because OBS was acting a little weird for me the past couple of days. Hold on a second, chat. I mean, this is like literally, I haven't updated any files. It should just load. It's the same randomizer seed we played last time. Nothing changed there. I'm gonna give it a second, and hopefully it doesn't get stuck. I don't know what's going on. It actually will not boot. Oh, you know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. Hold on. Let me delete these. Maybe this is crashing the game. Hold on a second. Maybe it just doesn't like it with the cheat mode enabled. I can't say I ever booted with cheats before. Okay, now it's behaving. I'm not hearing the tinga 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 of doom. So let's go back to the other one. Well, anyway, that's a learning experience for me. It just crashes with Game Shark cheats. I know. It's weird because it's not like it crashes in-game, but it crashes out of game, which is very interesting. Yeah, the tinga 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 was very real, chat. So, I have a couple save files set aside. Eventually, I'll delete the ones in the main memory card. But I think these aren't too bad for testing. I kind of like at the end of the game, then I have one that's like midway through the game. I have one that's really early on in the game. I think for testing purposes, we'll do mostly early on. I didn't really think about what is the best way to showcase what cheats I was thinking about. Let me think for a moment, chat. I have this big list to look at, and there's a couple I was interested in. I guess I'll just try to say the name of the cheat out loud, because there's not really too much. Like, even if I put what the cheat is in the bottom right over the mayhem actions, you won't be able to read it. So there's like no point to that. I mean, I guess we could start with maybe we'll see what moon jump looks like. Just kind of pick and choose some of these cheats. 1 second, chat. Oh, that's an invalid cheat. Yeah, for some reason, some of these, I don't know why they're in that format. Oh, it's for Duck Station, that's why. Okay, never mind. So let's ignore those. Those aren't valid. It has to be a certain number of characters long. So if it's too many characters, it'll just crash like that. I mean, infinite jumps, I don't think we really need to showcase to really understand. So we're going to skip those. I'm going to write down the max hearts cheat, as we might be using that in conjunction with a couple other things for testing purposes. So for now, we're not going to... Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to have on. We could just put that on. Go ahead and add that to the list. It should have an immediate in-game effect. So right now I have 10 hearts. It still says I have 10 hearts. Oh, it's max hearts isn't like the max heart count is. Oh, it's apparently 999. Well, that's not quite what I wanted, but that's interesting, I suppose. Okay, I think what I'm more looking for is infinite hearts. Let's add that in over the other one. I mean, I could also give myself infinite health, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and add this one in here. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It was just me misreading it. Now put it as a 255 forever, which is fine. I think the sub-weapons only uses this version of the cheat. I think. So we're good there. There's a lot of resistance codes. I think we'll skip those. Attack anything to steal their energy. Oh, is that like the Mornblade effect? I guess we could just verify real quick what that looks like. I'll just call this steal HP. Let's see what this looks like in action. Oh. No, it's literally constant health drain. Well, that just seems unfair. Oh, I'm even like popping candles. Oh no. Well, that's just unfair. I don't think we could do that one, chat. That one's a little broken. Just say no, chat. Oh, disabling doesn't work with that. Interesting. Well, we're gonna remove it then. Actually, does it wear off? Let's take a look, chat. Let's reset rooms. Oh, you have to leave the room too? Oh, that's brutal. No way. I'm gonna toggle this one on again. Yeah, definitely too broken. I thought it was on strike. It's literally just...
Perfect mayhem!
Hello, Try. Hope you're doing well. We're just testing some stuff in Mayhem. We saw... we saw some very stupid things already. I don't think we'll be doing that one. You see, it lists it as attack anything to steal their energy, not constant health absorb, destroy room. So we're gonna say no to that. I'm not sure why there are codes with question marks without explanations as to what the question marks should be. So for me, that's not super useful, so we have to skip those by definition. Unless they give a guide as to what should be filled in there, I'm not going to bother doing it anyway. Take no damage from spikes is interesting. So we could potentially have spike immunity, chat, as a power, as like a minor power. I'm gonna write that one down. That could be interesting. It's very situational, but stacked with something else, it's not too bad. Like, for example, it could go on face tank. Face tank could just give immunity to spike, for example. Yeah, I mean, it does fit the Dogi strategy of breaking something. Some of these other ones, I don't think they do what I want them to do. But like, for example, this says activate Demon Familiar, but I don't think this will literally cause him to appear. And I guess we could try this. But I'll just put Demon Bro. I don't remember this doing anything when I tried this, honestly. Unless it just means it gives me his relic or something. Yeah, it just gives me his relic. Then he doesn't even summon? I don't know about that, chat. That sheet doesn't quite work. I mean, it gave me his card, but it's not doing anything, so... Unless it's something like you have to activate it while you have a familiar out, but that's too situational for me to use like as a cheat. There's some things for quick leveling. I guess in the future I'll kind of take note of those, but those aren't really interesting to test. We'll skip all the inverted castle stuff. There's some item cheats. I can allegedly modify my armor. The problem is I don't know what the values are for the armor, so I can't test that. I would love to know what the value is for axe armor, to see if I could force axe armor without crashing the game. That would be interesting. I mean, I could just try to put in something random. The problem is that I think that, yeah, this is in Hex, so there are a lot of combinations for this. I mean, I could always just put in some nonsense and crash the game. Let's just do FF, because why not? Question is, did that even do anything? Oh, it gave me something. Oh, it did not like that. Oh, it gave me 142 defense, though. Well, apparently XI, comma J, HK, Japanese character L is clearly the best armor in the game. It looks like Super Varda. Oh, I'm sorry. Then it's N, another Japanese symbol, kind of looks like a star. N, P, then smaller version, but not slanted of the previous Japanese character, and then T. Oh, I can't unequip it. Oh, that's amazing. What an item. So anyway, apparently you can just make your own items. I mean, it's very busted. Apparently, if I just want 142 defense and almost 26 strength. Wow, that's actually really OP. Best armor in the game, chat. You can't tell me otherwise. Everybody playing SotN, you did it wrong. Clearly, you just needed to find this in the overworld. Try harder, chat. Anyway, we're gonna undo this. What happens if I unequip it? What does it even do? Oh, it will not even let me do that. Oh, it like lags the game so hard too. That's amazing. Exactly. It's the best armor. We're gonna reset because that just literally lags the menu. But hey, apparently you can just put absolute nonsense in there. So that was fun, chat. See, we found new items, never before seen in SotN. You can't tell me otherwise. You'd have to show the video proof. I don't believe him. So maybe if I look up I don't know if there's like a hexadecimal table for armor. Like if I did a more realistic number, like 08 or something, maybe I would end up with something. I mean, I guess I could try it one more time, but this time without the absolute ridiculousness of the other thing. Just do like 06 maybe. I'm gonna put armor question mark. What is this gonna do? Oh yeah, see, that gave me a real armor. I mean, in theory, I could try to find it. Oh, okay, so I could kind of just like peruse through. Interesting. So I don't even have to leave the screen. I can actually see what this is. Huh. Why is cloth armor giving me bonus stats? You know what? Let's not question this. I guess we could see all the armors in the game. I'm looking for Axe Lord armor. This might take a little while. No. Oh, actually, I need to see the description. Oh, it doesn't update the description. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, see, the problem is that the icon doesn't match what I'm looking for. Like, that is allegedly Axe Lord armor, but it's not, right? I guess that's also a problem if I'm trying to grant Axe Lord armor if it's not consistent. That's something I have to kind of keep in mind. On God's Garb, chat. Oh, so this is it. So 19 potentially is Axe Lord armor. So I want to see something, chat. If I were to disable this... Like, nothing happens here, but if I were to enable it here, what happens?
What?
No, see, I still have to pause. Oh, he just does little taunts if you don't move. I didn't know that. Okay, so even with the cheats, it's still not useful because I can't force them to be into the state. So, unfortunate, but hey, it was at least worth testing. Yeah, I was curious if you could force the transformation without the crash. Because for me, it crashes. Whenever I do it within the existing parameters of how Mayhem works, it just crashes the game. But if I use a cheat very literally, excuse me, it doesn't crash the game, but it doesn't force you to be Axe Armor either. So that's no-go. No good, chat. So we're gonna skip all the given item modifiers. Oh, actually, no. I should check one thing. Hold on. Is it hand modifier? Left hand modifier? And of course they don't write out what the items are. So I want to see one other thing. If this is a workaround to an issue we were having before. So if you remember, when you are forced into having certain items, the game gets really glitchy. I'm just really curious if you do something like this. Oh boy, there's going to be a lot of these values based off of what it just gave me. Oh no, there's so many items. Okay, so actually, this is not a bad one to test. So let's do Monster Vial, because originally we were talking about summoning. Oh, I can't. Have the armor on still. You can see right here, it doesn't do anything. Let's even make sure we reload to make sure we are not loaded with an item. What happens if I activate it here? Oh, this actually works. So if I change this, does this glitch at all? Yes, it glitches. I actually changed my items several times there, chat. I didn't see a difference. Oh. Oh my. I don't think they're supposed to do that, chat. Yeah, I don't think it works. Look at them, chat. I think I have to start without it. Toggle. I'll do it one more time. I'll make sure I don't have it loaded at all in memory, so I'm gonna swap between these.
This one is special.
Actually, the best way to do that is to go through here. I want to make sure it's not in the memory at all, so I'm gonna go through a load zone. So, like, now if I activate... So, I'm just gonna guarantee I have nothing in my hand. Actually, I could even put something in my hand briefly, just to see what happens. And then I'm gonna turn it back on. What is it gonna throw? Yeah, see, it just gave the infinite of the other item. It doesn't work, chat. That's a shame. I'm gonna have infinite block a knife, I guess. I don't know how much damage I'm doing other than all of it. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's very easy to force the game to give you it. Like, you could see, even though I transitioned screens, it didn't actually update what I have. So I don't think there's a good workaround for that, unfortunately. Yeah, see, this is where, like, we're hitting more of the game limitations than anything else. Like, there's a coding limitation for sure. But this is like, I can technically do this, it will just not update correctly. So what happens if I come through here? Does it still work? Or does it still memorize what I had in the menu? Oh, it still memorizes what I had in the menu. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna turn that off for now. We briefly had infinite block a knife. Oh, this one will probably crash the game. This will be fun. So it says 2 characters on screen at a time. I fully suspect this to break the game. So allegedly 2 people are now active on screen. Oh. Oh no, it didn't like that at all. I think I went out of bounds almost instantly. Well, unfortunately, it looks like the double character thing will just break the game. I don't think there's a way I could recover without transformations. Let's reset. Just clip out of bounds, chat. It's that easy. Just summon another Alucard, then you get zipped through the floor. You know, just your average everyday Castlevania. It's not Castlevania without a zip, chat. I can apparently force candles. I'm not sure what Babooty candles are specifically, if it means just the individual candles, a triple candle, or like the ones on the stand, whose name I forgot offhand. Apparently I can force those to drop items. I don't know how interesting that is. I don't think it's really super worth testing unless chat really wants that in the command. I can't think of a way to make that... I don't know. I mean, it's interesting that you can manipulate it, but at the same time, it's like... What would be the usefulness of it? It would be very limited. Like, I could make it drop 5,000 cash every candle, which is pretty OP, but... I don't know about that, chat. Character modifier? What does this one do? Wait, does this... Hold on. Does this do what I think it does? 1 second, chat. Let's find out together. This will be a little magical journey. What is this gonna do to the game? The answer is crash the game. It literally crashed. It didn't like that. No, it didn't like that at all. Alright, well, we got a soft reset. It did not like that, chat. Interestingly, that cheat doesn't crash the game on startup, but the other ones did. Okay, whatever. That one literally soft-locked us. I couldn't do anything. 2 people with something. It was definitely special. Yeah, I thought it was more like you could control 2 people at once and there's like an after image kind of thing, but no, like one just kind of walked off on their own. and all the glitchiness. So, like, what happens if I do this? Is this what the cheat does? I just want to see real quick, chat. Is it because, like, I already loaded a game it didn't work? Oh, also I accidentally loaded with the correct character. That would not be correct. So allegedly this is a character swap, but once I was in a game, it just hardcore crashed. I just want to see, like, if I reload this game, what does it do? I mean, that's useful to know on my end in case I want to get Richter to a certain point for testing. Oh yeah, see? Yeah, just lets me play as Richter. Interesting. If I really just want to redo the seed but as a different character, I can do that. So anyway, not super useful for the rest of our testing, so I think I'm going to turn this one off. But hey, if I don't feel like playing as Richter, but I want to just fight Dracula, I guess I could do that. Oh yeah, I turned the cheat off, so what will it do when I transition screens? Oh man, I really have to practice Richter. Yeah, like if I do this, what happens? Oh, it still loads with him. Interesting. I guess maybe it's only the enemies it resets. Yeah, we have things to control our character within the ending of the game. That's I mean, it's interesting, but it's not like Mayhem specific. Hellfire color modifier. Hellfire has greater spread. I don't remember what the command input for Hellfire was. We could probably test that one. It has been so long since I've done it, chat. Oh, it's not 13 characters? Why did that... Did they miss a character or something? Well, 4, 8. Oh, maybe I put the... Oh, maybe because of the spaces. That is going to be more annoying than I thought. Okay, so that loaded. Let's get back into the game. Perma Richter. Yeah, I was just curious what it would do if you were already in a game. The answer is it crashes. It can't handle it. Anyway, we should no longer be Richter. This is Hellfire, right? I mean, I guess it's more spread. It goes up higher. Wow, Hellfire is very finicky. I can't just do like the cheat roll. That one's kind of tame. Is there anything else we could do with Hellfire while we're here to make it a bit more interesting? Really? I don't know. Okay, so the cheat section is talking about something like a Joker command. I don't know what that means. If anybody has experience with the cheats, I would love to know what it's talking about. It's just like, use with the Joker command. Because there is something I could do with this, allegedly. That doesn't really tell me how I could use this. My brain is trying to process what this means. I think it means... Maybe that's their weird way of saying, like... If you assign a new action to a button, they call it a joker. This is lingo I'm really not familiar with. Like, that doesn't... There's nothing that makes sense to me when I read this, so I'm trying to untranslate their lingo. So I think that's what it means. If I assign something to a button, then I can do another action. So I could potentially add actions to the game, I guess is what I'm learning. But again, that's such a weird way of phrasing it, right, chat? Like, my brain does not think Joker. There's no, like, context I can even think of where that would make sense. Even in, like, a deck of cards, or as, like, a literal... like a literal person. It just, I don't know. I think that's what it's supposed to be. If it's like I combine it with other controls, I can make it do something. Yeah, it's very weird. So I guess I can have a command that will, if I learn the button inputs, I can force it to do things. So let's just take one set of buttons and try to work with it to get a better understanding of what the heck it's talking about. Because I, for one, really don't understand what that means offhand. So let's try to take a concrete example. So I'm gonna take what looks to be... interesting. Okay, so this will be the L2 plus right will be a new command. So I'm just gonna call this L2 plus right. And I think I can rewrite the other line of code. Apparently that just teleports you immediately. So there is like the library warp. Is it just gonna keep doing this? Oh, it's just gonna keep doing it? Okay. No escape, chat.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh boy. Look at it, chat. It just teleport forever. So I guess I figured out the library warp. This is my home now? You're not wrong. So that seems really consistent. I will say, there looks like there's no escape. So maybe what the Joker command is... Let's try to unpack this further. Is that maybe sometimes it's just an arbitrary line to run another control? Because I was not hitting L2 or right in any... well, pretty much none of those scenarios. I definitely was not hitting L2. And that clearly just auto-warped me. So, if I just have it running forever, it will just toggle. So, like, what does this one do? It says teleport to level entrance. Let's find out, chat. Made the screen go black. And I think it crashed. That's about what I thought it would do. Oh no, we're back. So some of these cheats do not seem to work. I don't know what they tested it on. But if I toggle it off, I'm back here. That works. I mean, I haven't technically crashed the game. So yeah, apparently I found out the teleport to library. So like, what does Alucard's body goes crazy mean? What does that mean? Some things I'm just kind of curious about, chat. So I could just assign these just arbitrary values, I guess, and it should just work. Yeah, what is his body goes crazy means? I need to know. Oh, is that a 0 or an O? Oh, I think it's an O. Or I mean, it's a 0. I mean. Oh, can I walk like this? he's just raving out, chat. Look at him. He's loving the music. That is something. Okay, does disabling it stop this? Oh, no, it doesn't. we're like this forever. Okay, now I soft lock myself. Unless doing that fixes us. No, it does not. The music dancing is too real. I know, if it was a temporary state, that would be so funny as the Mayhem command. To just have, like, for like 2 seconds, you just start raving out for no reason. It would be horrible for sustained rave out, but for just random intervals of rave out, it'd be amusing. Alright, so we're learning things today. So if I do the same thing, but I do Hellfire, what does that do? I did OC last time. What if I make this thing O0? Let's make this Hellfire. Oh, no, he's still raving out. He didn't like that, chat. I think he briefly tried doing it, but then he went back to his old ways. I have to turn that off. I think I need to assign this to something else. Let's remove. So, yeah, I'm not sure if it was intended so that you had control over it. Maybe it's just like an emulation issue kind of thing. But for now, we gotta reset again. He's just dancing too much, chat. Oh, it's like... Oh, he even dances in the cut. Oh, I can't even do that while we're doing this? Interesting. I have to toggle it off. So maybe it is... Maybe it's inputting a command. Maybe that's what that is. That's why, like, I'm not able to move. Because when you saw that, the menu was activating, even though I wasn't pressing any buttons. That was interesting.
Ready for dirty dancing?
Only could have been toggled. That needed to be the curse. Just call it curse dance. Okay, so let's just see if this also breaks it, or what the deal is. Yeah, see, like, he tries to cast it, but his rave out is too strong. I can't defeat his rave, chat. It's too powerful. So I would have to experiment, I think, with more of that. But that one is not straightforward. Because, again, it uses very weird lingo. So I don't know if it's intended that you should have been able to control that. Because clearly, nothing can stop him from dancing. It's too powerful, chat. I can't defeat it. Oh, here's the one that I want to see for chat. This is for chat. Although I might need to use some cheats, well, to get full effect. Can I get like all relics? There are just a quick cheat for that. Is there really not a cheat for all relics? Oh, okay, there is. I was gonna say, I was like, chat, impossible. Actually impossible. I'm like, no way. That is the first thing people would try to get. Okay, let's do this again. Let's add this in. I'm just gonna call this everything, because I know what this is. I will not have a purpose for this for Mayhem, but this should grant us some fun abilities here. And it did nothing. Glad to see it's working. Oh, chat. I guess we have to try a new save file since it's not loading. I need to have a double jump for this. Though, because apparently having everything is impossible. Let's just load a file that has something. Yeah, so much for have all items, all relics, and all familiars. Actually inaccurate. I had nothing. Okay, let's go back to... I really hope one of these files has Leapstone, now that I think about it, because sometimes you guys remove relics, so I have no idea if I actually have it or not. Okay, so that appears to be working. Not the cheat, just that I have Leapstone. So, I want to know, chat, what is this? It's called Turbo Mode. How broken is this? I must know. Call it Turbo. Oh, he's like constant crouching? Oh, that's not what I thought it did. Oh, it's like speeding up the in-game processor. That's what the lines are. That's not as entertaining as I thought. I guess if I just really want a hard version, I guess I'll show you how quick enemies move. So not what I thought this was. I thought it was like Turbo Controller, but it speeds up the game. Like, look how fast he's attacking, chat. Oh my gosh. It's actually horrific. And me. Put me out of my misery. It's too fast. So, like, in theory, that could be a mode. I don't like that it has the black lines. So, I mean, I guess it's good to know. Hopefully it'll go back to normal. I just turned it off. No, it did not go back to normal. Try removing it and loading up again. Alright, we have to soft reset. So I think if we have to use that, there is one that I think slows the game down. So I think it's just a matter of playing with the hex value. But for now, we'll refresh. There's something called rapid fire. I think I'm gonna test that one. So far, not seeing like too many candidates. I mean, it is interesting to play around with it, but I'm not seeing like anything that really jumps out to me at the moment as like really cool to have kind of thing. If turbo mode didn't cause those black lines, I think I'd be more interested in it. I just don't like how that looks. This is rapid fire. Is this do what I think it does? Let's find out. Oh, look at that movement. Okay, so that is like turbo fire. So I can just hold the button. I have turbo. And also like rapidly touch the D-pad and I just kind of teleport. Look at that, chat. Ooh, excuse me. I actually want to test this on one thing. Oh, I can't do that with rapid fire enabled. I want to see one thing. If it works with Leafstone, I might do it. We'll see. I mean, I like the auto dash thoughts. Like if chat just wants the lazy mode dash. But I want to see it when we have. Oh, I don't. Oh, I never moved this one over. Okay, well, I mean, we'll load up from this one because I think it has more than my other file. Here's where I want to learn, chat. How fast is the auto fire? That's what I wanted to know, chat. Oh, that's my new... Oh, man, I love this so much. Yeah. Listen, chat, it's the new form of movement. Look at that. Guys, just do frame perfect dives every time. Okay, see, that got a response from the chat. See, this one this is what I thought turbo mode was. Oh, I was like... See, they're too tall. I want to do an enemy that's easier to jump on. I just want to see. And I just, like, instant delete them. Oh, that did 89 damage? What is... Oh, my strength. That's right. I forgot. This is the busted file. Oh, man. The dive kicks are real. It is just, like, instant dive kick. Oh, that is something. Oh my gosh, that movement is something else, chat. I wish they had slightly more health. I have to try a weaker file. Chat saying amazing. I mean, I could put this into the game, I think. If chat wants turbo mode. I don't know, would that be more of a... Is it a positive command? Because it, like... I guess it doesn't really hurt me in any way. I guess this is fine. Now, if actually, do I have a shield for shield dash testing? How crazy is it with shield dash? What the? What was that? Did you see that? Why was I gliding? Wait a minute. What was that? Oh no, that produces some weird effects. Yeah, a slide. If I do like this, yeah. Oh, Chad, I have to put it in the game just for that. Chad will be like, do the slide. Look at that. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, that's so stupid, but I love it. That means I can have the constant momentum. Yeah, I could get like the super slide. I know, power slide. Oh my gosh, that is so silly. There's nothing. I do so much damage. My strength is so broken. Sorry, chat. I killed him instantly. Like this stomp is too real. Oh man, chat. I think this has to go in the game. Oh, can I not double jump while I have turbo mode? I mean, that is a little annoying, but as long as it's not too long, I guess that's okay. Yeah, see that? I think because maybe he's using the double jump instantly is the problem. Because it's turboed. Yeah, I think he's just double jumping instantly. That's why I'm not getting a lot of height. Then again, this can happen. I'm gonna write this one down, Chad. This is for you. It's called Rapid Fire, I think. I'm gonna see if I could get this into the game. This is for you. I don't know if anything else should go with it. Honestly, it's pretty ridiculous. I could force it to give you Leap Stone temporarily. Maybe Temp Leap Stone? Yeah, that's quite something, chat. Alright, well, let's see if Super Jump works. Because we tried a couple of Super Jump stuff and they just did not work at all. Let's try this one. So, okay, we got at least one command out of it. I feel pretty good about that. Oh, this is just the underwater effect. We've seen this before. This is literally what Mayhem is already using. It just makes you underwater. Yeah, that's boring. We've seen it. So potentially there is a way to force the player to go back to the library. That seemed very consistent, I will say. Now, there was one thing I wanted to test because we had infinite hearts. Where was it at? Was it, Okay, it's called Throw Out More Weapons. I think this one I might append to our existing hearts only to make it more interesting. Basically, normally there's a limit onto how much you could throw. Like, for example, you can only have one cross out at a time, or one Bible, or like, I forget, like 3 daggers, I think. This one just doubles it. So that makes sub-weapons actually kind of ridiculous. I'm thinking about it. So we'll just call this double up. Yeah, so like right now we have a Goonie, which I'm... Yeah, see, I had 2 out briefly there. A Goonie I don't think is impacted as much by it, for sure. And we need to get to an area where I can test it on... Oh, enemies are just gonna die to me instantly. Like... Oh, easy test. Yeah, see, I have 2 Bibles out. That's not something you can normally do. That makes them pretty strong. So potentially, chat, if you want to see an upgrade to hearts only, this is pretty good. I do like the double Bible. Bible's actually not bad with the double up, I have to say. It actually goes from, like, just kind of mediocre to, I like it orbiting you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hearts only level 3. It wouldn't be every value, or else chat would get mad. So I think that one's another good contender. There is a way to force myself to have the cross. 1 second, chat. I'm just looking it up. Yeah, this is the one that I kind of want to see. Let's go ahead and run it. Oh, did I do the wrong command? I did. Oh, it's just off by 1. Oh. They have it wrong on their site. I don't feel bad now. The double... What does double Holy Water look like? We'll have to see that at some point. Yeah, you gotta double the cross. Cross normally looks like this, as a reminder. Which is like... It's still solid. If you have infinite hearts, it's really good. If you don't, it's kind of mediocre. Yeah, you can just kind of nuke the screen. That's kind of fun. I think that makes it a bit more interesting for the sub-weapons. Yeah, double Bible actually pretty solid. It by itself is not great, but the fact that it's permanently orbiting is really good. So yeah, definitely looking really good. Speaking of which, there's some Holy Water modifiers. Holy Water lasts longer. Okay, try this. We have longer Holy Water on. We have to change our weapon, I think. Right now we're doing this one. Let's see if their order is just off by 1. Yeah, see, yeah, they have it wrong on the site. That's not my fault, chat. It says 4. I clearly typed in 3 on my side. Oh. Wow, that is a lot longer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, chat. Wait a minute. Look at that. And the fact that I could throw 4 out is insane. Interesting, interesting, chat. I might include this one with the hearts only. Why not? It makes Holy Water super ridiculous. let's look at it, chat. Yeah, so if I throw it slow, it lingers. Oh, that's interesting. Or I could just spam it for like insta-kill. Look how long that lingers. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Okay. He died by me not doing anything, chat. Oh my. So this is taller Holy Water? Interesting. I think it's active. Yeah, chat, maybe we could just have like completely ridiculous Holy Water. I don't mind adding that in for sure. So I'm just gonna write those cheats down so I can find those later. Yeah, look how tall that is. And it lingers too, which is ridiculous. It hit the candle? Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Look at that, chat. I think I have a limit to how many flames I can have out with the super flame. Did the stream die? I think it did. Unfortunate. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit though. Hopefully it comes back. Yeah, I'm just gonna write it dropped on my side. Or did I lose internet entirely? That sucks. Oh, let's having fun with it. Anyway, I'm gonna pause here. So sorry recording, I'm gonna have to restart OBS.